Hi guys, what's up? My name is Magen Wolmart and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing something that's super exciting for me. So when I first uploaded for the first time in 2015, I want to say, it was basically all makeup. And although makeup is one of my passions, I kind of started doing other videos when I started uploading again. But I really, with Halloween coming, wanted to do a special effects makeup look, and I wanted to get it on camera to document it because I've never done anything like this before. So since I've never done anything like this before, I thought that maybe I should follow someone else's makeup tutorial. So kind of like the video that was going around, I thought it'd be really fun to try and recreate the collab that James Charles and Kylie Jenner did. I loved that video and especially that look. So I have a picture on my phone of the look that he created on her using her new launch for her cosmetics line. I'll insert the picture here and I'll also include a link to his video down below. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm still going to prime just to make sure it lasts, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Prime Primer and Base Hydrate and Smooth. I'm just going to take like that much. I don't really know what foundation I'm going to use. I really think I have one that matches me right now. I think I'm just going to use the Maybelline Dream Cushion. I'm just going to use the Expert Face Brush from Real Techniques. And I'm using the shade 30 Warm Nude in case you were curious. So next we're going to do concealer, and I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Beige. I absolutely love this concealer so much. I don't use as much as like other people use. I just kind of use like a dot or like a line just because I'm not the full coverage type of girl. And I am going to highlight the nose and the forehead, but I'm not going to bother highlighting down here because we are going to be covering it. I'm going to use this on my eyelid as eye primer as well. I just poked myself in the eye with the brush. Next, I'm going to be taking my Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder, the translucent extra coverage. I did not know that. And just set my under eyes and my eyelids. And to do that, I'm going to be using the Real Techniques setting brush. So now, I know this kind of seems extra, but I'm going to take a dry sponge and kind of bake a little bit. So while that just sets into my skin a little bit, I'm going to take a powder and set the top of my face and then lightly set the bottom of my face since we are going to be putting some cream product on there. And to do this, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 130 Buff Beige. So now I'm just going to throw on a little bit of bronzer, and I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in Medium Deep. I'm going to concentrate this again on this like top half of my face with my temples, and I will bring it down here a little bit, but nothing crazy. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques blush brush. I know it kind of seems weird I'm using a blush brush for bronzer, but I feel like it gives me the most natural look, if that makes sense. So now we're going to just dust off that powder with the Real Techniques powder brush. And now we're going to hop into the eyes. So I'm going to start off with the Sonia Kashuk, I think it is, the highlight brush, and I'm going to use this in my crease. I'm also going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe. I love this palette. It is so good. But I'm going to start off with kind of like an orangey color. So I'm just going to put that into my crease. And I'm going to be using Windshield Wiper Motions and Circle. So now that I have this color built up and how I want it, we are going to do the next step. I'm going to take the e.l.f. blending brush, and the technique that I use for this is I take like the very edge of the brush, I just kind of like tap like this and then tap off the excess. So see how it's only on like the flat side, and then I'm just going to take this flat side with the pigment on it and put it right like under my crease so the tip goes in my crease. and I pull the brush down. So the next thing that I see here is purple. We're just gonna wing it because I want to use purple, but I only have a sparkly purple, so I'm gonna use the e.l.f. crease brush. So I'm gonna take the blending brush with the more red color and just blend this out a little bit using the tip with the other brush too. So I'm not really loving how this eye turned out, and I also brought the purple in a little bit too far, but that's okay because I'm going to use concealer to do like a semi like cut crease. So for this I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, one of my favorites, in the shade 5 Ivory. We're going to take the yellow shade right here. I'm going to take my finger with that yellow. Okay, that's a lot more pigmented too. I'm going to take this chocolate gold from the Too Faced chocolate gold palette, lightly place that over top of the yellow. I'm going to take the shade Gold Dipped. I'm going to take my finger, put like that much on my fingertip, and place this where the yellow meets the purple. So now I'm just going to work on the lower lash line, which I don't really spend too much time on, to be quite honest with you. I'm going to take the eyebrow duo brush from e.l.f. and use the brush side, obviously. And it's going to be a little bit lighter on the inner corner. I'm going to smoke that out. I'm going to use the contour brush from e.l.f. So weird that I'm using a contour brush for my eyes, but now I'm just going to use that same brush that we just used and put some purple on it and put that on the like outer half of the under eye. I'm not sure how I feel about it right now, but I'm just going to pop on some lashes. The lashes that I'm going to be using are the Ardell Wispies, Demi Wispies. I'm just going to throw these on off camera. So I'm back. I just put on my false lashes mascara, which I used the Maybelline Lash Sensational. The bottom lashes, I used the Maybelline Lash, it's literally like so beat up, Lash Discovery Mini Brush Waterproof. And then I filled in my eyebrows with the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in 3.5. And I just set it with the Maybelline Brow Drama Transparent Sculpting Brow Mascara. So now comes the fun part. What I'm going to be using is this like super value makeup set from CVS because it was literally $6. I wrote down that he does the white outline and the teeth first, so that's what I'm going to do. This is so hard. Okay, so unfortunately I don't have another camera battery, so I'm just gonna have to finish this up on my phone. This is very hard, by the way, in case anyone was curious. Alright, so now that I have this lined out, I'm gonna do the nose. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the teeth off camera. Wow. This is a lot harder than I thought, and anyone who does special effects makeup and is even remotely good at it, God bless your soul, because it is truly an art. But what I'm going to try to do now is use this black eyeliner to do the black part and maybe like fix it up a little bit. So just an update, this is not working. It's just taking it off and I'm getting frustrated. We're going to go into the cream. All right. Very stressful. This is my teeth update. It's not that good, but now all that's left is to fill in with the shadow. Also, I'm going to use this purple color to fill everything in. Wow. That took me so long. That was hard. Like I said before, number one, James Charles, you are an artist. Like, I do not know how you did this. I watched it happen, but you have some magical hands. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it could have come out a lot worse. Like, I'm kind of proud of myself since this is the first special effects makeup I've ever done. But I had a lot of fun doing it, and I guess that's the beauty of makeup, right? Like, having fun no matter what the final product is. However, I do have to say I am in love with the eyes, and I would totally wear this eye look on its own. But if you liked this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and give it a big thumbs up. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!